It's Monday, July 21st, and these are your ice recaps in and around Los Angeles for today. A real quick shout out to Kofax, who's been making breakfast in LA since 2012 with locations in Culver and Fairfax for helping us bring this daily memo to you. First, a couple incidents over the weekend. In Valley Boulevard, a man was seen being arrested off the street. A violent abduction was recorded by a pregnant woman as her husband was being taken by ICE. They broke the windows, they broke the door handle, they took him as he was driving and left the car on the intersection. Today in Los Angeles on Hill Street, a man was taken and arrested. Down in Irvine at the Spectrum Center, they stopped an Asian man, questioned him, and eventually let him go. In Ventura, a young lady that spends her time following agents around the county caught him pulling up to another agent who was masked, undercover, and supposedly arresting him to keep his cover. In Home Gardens, another incident was recorded as ICE agents broke through the window. As you can see, two people in the car, visibly frightened. In Stockton, several agents came out to conduct the raid and arrested several people you can see handcuffed in the video. When community members came out to confront, Stockton police came out to provide protection for the agents. The big story today is at the Stater Bros on Holt in Ontario, where agents went into the store. They were even seen in the back areas. According to a press conference afterwards, they did take one U.S. citizen and two other immigrants. According to witnesses, Ontario police did come out and assisted ICE. At the press conference, they also noted how that Stater Bros is a popular location for day laborers to hang out and look for work. Also in Ontario, there was another incident where Ontario PD was caught assisting ICE detain somebody out in the public. Also, remember that incident in Huntington Park where agents came in SWAT style, blew the door off of a home, and went in as women and children were sleeping inside? They were looking to arrest the driver of a black Jeep that had rear-ended a blue F-150 belonging to ICE in Bell. That's the incident that also sparked that big protest in Bell that made waves weeks ago. Well, the U.S. government sought criminal charges against them, and those were dropped last week as well. So it's a win for that couple. Also, in another bit of good news, the Pentagon says that the 700 Marines that are still stationed here will be leaving this week. That'll leave us with about 2,000 National Guard troops still in the area. Also, remember Milagros, the woman who had a medical emergency as she was being detained by ICE. She was then taken from Glendale Memorial without being discharged to another hospital in Anaheim. Well, Genevieve Fana has been on the case, and here's the report from her.
She was released this morning from the Anaheim Global Medical Center, but she does still remain in custody. This Friday will mark 3 weeks since Milagro was detained and hospitalized. As of now, a GoFundMe is set up to help raise funds for legal and other expenses.
For your last update, U.S. Border Patrol Sector Chief Bovino put out another propaganda video, this time from the raid in Camarillo at the Glass House facility. From Camarillo, which is in Ventura County, not in L.A., tells us
federal government is not leaving LA.
And as always, links to all these references that are in this video and more that are not included here will be on lataco.com. Look for the daily memo update.